a place where you can tweet, I guess. I'm not sure how the youngins doing these days, but obviously, go on there. You can tweet at us at X5Cryptic and obviously at Milos the Medic, and you can let us know what do you think about the games, what do you think about the teams that are playing today, and what do you think is going to happen for this matchup today or for this entire tournament. So let's go in, open up our server stats program, and the game is starting, so let's be real quick with this. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this one off. The Anonymous 5, a 8v8 team actually in their 5v5 format versus Team TK, which is again an 8v8 team playing on their own side, their own 5v5. So, here's the first question, Cryptic. I'm going to start going on a battery with you, but what do you think about the breakouts when it comes to CJ Shanghai? You know, we always see that line of fire down the middle, that skirmish line, if you will, and it always evolves into 5 minutes of just people firing down and not really doing anything or taking any ground. So what's your thought about how to push through it on one of the sides?
Well, like, currently what they're doing is pretty standard. They're just holding there for a lot longer than we do in the Australian scene, so what they're going to have to do is start using smokes and grenades to try and either push the road or through the mid, because it's kind of boring just sitting there watching a line over and over again.
Yeah, and especially that these kills aren't really always kills, because they're always met with a revive. And as you're seeing here, from Velocity actually going for the revive, but Team TK still trying to go up and aggressive. A minute and a half in the game, and they don't want this to turn into just a camp fest here. An AT-AT would help quite a bit in this one, you know, a bit, you know, some shots fired maybe. That's still some fire down the mid.
Makes one side a bit powered.
Yeah, yes, a bit, just a teeny tiny bit. Let's Xerox grabs one. He's still alive down in the middle, and that's still pretty much a dead end skirmish line. And this is a cool thing now. Team TK have been trying to move around from one side to the other, but Coach being lost on one side, his teammate lost on the road. This is something when the Chinese side can really exploit it. You can send a player like Raw or anybody in that situation, in that position, to go all the way wide on the water side. However, now a push down mid will fail for team the Anonymous Few. Not going to get taken down though. Raw on his own, refragging. It's still a 3v3, still respawns coming here and there, but no actual consolidation.
Yeah, it seems like they're just sticking to the split and holding the line. Like, they go down, and then they'll just replace that person, and then go down again, repeat and revive, and they're just going to hold the line. They really... One team will eventually have to get aggressive, because otherwise it's just going to be a standoff the entire time.
Pretty much. And as far as I've seen, Rune is now champion for Evolve ESL 1, so congrats. 5 grand, I think it is, for the winner. So aside from the free week in Poland, it's 1,000 euros. I think he's gonna buy a new GPU with it because he fried his old was like a 780 or something. It's pretty cool. Imagine you frying your 780, Cryptic. I would probably just smash my face in the wall or something.
I've got a Titan. I wouldn't run a fry that. That is a very expensive graphics card.
Yes, indeedy. But here we go. Sure, he's gonna go in with the Magnum and actually use that thing to kill someone after they nerfed it to hell. But this is perfect now for TK. They were able to go all the way through, get the squad wipe, and there is still Stalker trying to go for the 1v1s, but that MHSV tag makes him the biggest onliner ever, Kappa. And still wants that mid control. Now it's TK. They're going to try to push back. Og being used here, pulled up by Coach. And I actually really like the position from Luke now. In this post-plant position, they have Sprika, they have Sure, and they're both watching C, though they do have respawns as well from Luke. So this is as...
He probably should have stayed up on the escalators there, because he could have had spawns in with rocket launchers and could have kept them off the bomb, but he's left that open now, and he looks like he will be... Oh, they got a squad wipe.
Yeah, that's an entire squad wipe on the side itself, and it looks like a lot of teams still have that syndrome where you're like, oh, they're planted it, we have to put all the players on it and defuse. That's not how it works. I like the Penta way of staying until the last seconds of it, and they actually clear out the entire site and then go for defuse, a pretty safe one. So you will have to keep that in mind if you're playing it, because you know you can participate for free every single Sunday to play in these Go4s. You can play versus on ESL Season 2 started a couple of weeks ago. So you can still play on there, you know, have fun with some Battlefield 4 squadable with their teammates. Pretty nice anti-cheat. However, still a fight down in the middle. Easy peasy is trying to push up very aggressively here. Down in mid is still TK are in control of the bomb, waiting around for the respawns and trying to get their own picks here. 2 falling in very good defensive positions, and now they're going to try to capitalize on Raw's positioning here. And yes, he will get shot down. 2 kills in a row. T-Time is all on his own, and I'm not sure how we will be faring in this situation. Respawns are coming in. He's trying to hold off that A site, but it is already planted. Takes a while before he shoots. And yeah, he will be able to get a frag of his own, but still not enough. Look at that. That is just pure terribleness. The anonymous view. Yeah.
Absolutely destroyed under that escalator. They needed to split up as soon as possible.
This just giving sure perfect timing. However, he won't be able to do it. Coach coming around from behind. He's just gunning through to try to take out the last one. I don't know why he switched to that Glock. And this might actually turn into a defuse. I don't know what Easy Peasy was doing here, but this was not easy at all. He had the perfect positioning. I mean, you take control of escalators when you're trying to defend that A site, but still, it was apparently not enough. They were focusing on the other side of the map, and he's not reviving his teammates because they want him to respawn on the other side of the map. 3 players in. The bomb is in control of the anonymous few, and now TK are trying to gun it here for the control. Actually,
yep, they're going to try and gun it straight through mid, but unfortunately it looks like they'll see resistance from the other 2 members, Sprika and Tika. It looks like he's going to take it the riverway, which is going to be kind of pushing it uphill against someone that's already controlling the upper area. But we'll see how that goes out for them.
They are already spotted in this position. Here's one, the second not falling, and it's pretty well done. However, T-Time goes down himself. Respawns coming in. They have exactly a perfect idea of where this bomb is, and there we go, the jump around. Can he take down the second? No, he can. That's easy peasy jumping down. He turns. They won't be getting anything out of this one. They're still stuck behind. There's still Coach firing on them, and that bomb planter, that bomb carrier is spotted. So they have very good information of what's going on. They know it's going to be a push through the other side of the water side. Now Luke is just waiting up for it. Here's the kill. Here's the kill streak stopped. And here is the double. That is almost a wipey. And the TK are going to be pushing across the map. That's a wipe. Squash your wipe.
They'll get across.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the early spawn from the other side may prevent them from planting at A, but if they're quick enough, they might be able to get into some nice hold-down positions to be able to take a few picks and then plant it down. They've taken the long route. They're not going to be able to get an early plant. So it looks like we'll get into a standoff for a little bit.
And this is why certain teams really like to go for that A site first if they have the opportunity. B, I don't know. I wish we had statistics for that. But B site, I think, is the least ever taken because it's so difficult to go for and actually hold off.
Yeah. You need an early, like you need to be close to the site and get a squad wipe to be able to plant there. I mean, it's a good site to hold if you can get it, but it's just really, really hard to get. So half the time you're not even worried about it.
Yep. And Coach now pushing up. He wants one in the middle. He's unable to get the frag. That's T-Time to frag him out. It's still a 2 versus 4. Now, well, one more getting taken down. There's a respawn coming in from the boys from the anonymous few, but still they're managing to actually thin the ranks of Team TK. But easy peasy. He's doing exactly what his name says. He's trying to make this look as easy as possible. Luke unable to revive him, and this is the thing. I think one of the players that were next to A should have just gone for the plant or something, because they will need this this top escalator position to hold it off. And there we go with the wipe. That's going to be Coach coming back up, and they're looking pretty good. This is a pretty good hold, but here's the question: how would you go about taking back that A site, Cryptic?
Well, it'll be a bit hard if they've got both sides of the escalators, but they don't, so they need to kind of push one into car yard, get control of that, and push around the river. But it looks like they're stacking the elevator, which is something you kind of don't want to do because it just puts you into like a small corridor to just get shot down completely and entirely, and it looks like it's not working for them at all. So they're probably going to lose this site, unfortunately.
Yep, and unfortunately, it seems like the anonymous few will lose out to this one. Here's the grenade coming to just to consolidate it, to push in. They all fall down, and Team TK 5 on 5 will take the first half 2-0. Well met. Pretty impressive plays. However, the actual problems, or not really the problems, but the actual issues with the teams are fairly evident. I mean, you can see the mistakes that the Anonymous Few are doing. However, this is the point of playing these Go4s. It's about getting information. It's about getting these PCWs, if you will, just to practice and just see how this game pans out.
Yeah, it's how you get better at the game. Like, their playstyles are very, very different to anything that I've encountered recently. But, yeah, there's a few mistakes here and there, but we'll see if they can fix them up for the next round, really. I mean, they weren't dire mistakes, like they still got a couple of wipes on the other team while defending the bomb, but in the end they still lost it.
Yep. I think their scoreboard died. Yep.
Oh.
I mean, it's still showing something.
Still logged it.
Yeah,
it's still logged it. It just crashed for the round. That's fine.
So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like this new thing. This is a scoreboard design where it's set to just record the statistics that are in the server. And this is very well done. However, this is the first time it's being used, so still ironing out some issues with it. The crashing, happens from time to time. So for now, I just want to get your information. What do you think about the looks? What do you think about the idea of actually having a stat log for everything? Well, at least the kills and deaths on the server would help a lot, in my mind. Statistics have been something we really haven't had in Battlefield 4. At least on these private servers. So yeah, let us know in the stream. Let's go back into the game. So here's the thing. I've been asking a lot of people about, hey, what do you think about this map or this map? Is it US sided? Is it Chinese sided? Is it T or CT sided, if you will? But what do you think about it yourself when it comes to Shanghai? Do you think the Chinese side has an advantage of the positioning itself, or do you think it's the US side with an early push that can actually, play it for their advantage?
To me, I think it's like slightly US sided. Like you don't have to go up against the rails. You've got a pretty flat area you've got to push against, so you don't have to push anything uphill like you were to if you're on the Chinese side. So I'd say it is a bit US sided, but it's not overly US sided. A good rollout can really break any kind of hold that you've got anyway on any side.
Up and sure, here trying to go for the snipes. I think he thinks he's JW, but I don't think this is the correct game to do these things. Oink oink. In tea time, holding off mid. 2 players already down from team the Anonymous Few, and make that a third. As now Coach is trying to push up very aggressively, and this is something we've spoken about when actually casting with Rella, because for him, there are multiple tiers of defense on Shanghai. You lose the first line, which is mid pretty much when you find off by the boxes, and then second one is by the actual cement blocks. We're trying to push onto that B site. So there is a bit of a tier play, if you will, on Shanghai, which I kind of agree with.
Yeah, I agree with it as well. I mean, like it's all in well, like you get the first wipe and you push up, but if you get stuck behind the cement boxes, you kind of got to get the picks again before you can actually make anything of it. And it looks like they're going to get straight past the cement boxes here anyway and go hopefully for a B plant. Well, that would be the smart one to go for at the moment. And yeah, looks like they're going to go do that.
Yeah, they're going to go for that bomb plant. Remember, it's the boys at Team TK that actually won the first half 2-0. So the only way for TK or for the Anonymous Few to survive is by winning this half 2-0 and going into overtime. Other than that, you are pretty much ducked, my friend. And yes, Too Easy. I hope Too Easy was cheering his teammate Fnatic Nightwayne when playing in the Evolve Finals. Nice double though from Tea Time. Strox with 1. Here's a double from Sprika as well. He can't get the third though, and that's always the problem. You can never get that. That triple, that stuffing for the double biscuit, that, I don't know, the stuffing for the Oreo. It never works. I don't know about you. But
yeah, sometimes.
It's always getting a double is nice, but getting a triple is just okay. I've done it. I'm satisfied. And as Lexi,
looks like they weren't quick enough to push up off that defuse. they held it there and they stuck a few people around. So now they're back in the hold where they'll sit for a bit. But it looks like they're already going down.
Yeah, TK are trying to push up and across, trying to contain that push from Taff, and it's working out pretty well. Nicely done, that Glock. You don't need anything when you have a Glock 18 in hand, obviously. And I was going to say, like, you know, I'm not easily satisfiable, which is something that Lexi probably knows, and Brett, so I'll just leave that information for interpretation out there, though. Velo will be spotting a couple players moving in through the mannequin store. I don't know why there is a mannequin store, why we call it mannequin store. I mean, it's definitely not a mannequin store here. I mean, why would you sell mannequins in a situation like this, or in a city like this, and that kind of storefront? I don't know, man. Shanghai is pretty crazy. There we go, still in the 1v1. Make that a 3v2 now. Take for TK will try to push up. Luke spots the bomb carrier. He's trying to go for the angle, but he has no idea what's going on. There you go, finally able to take down his opponent there, Velo. And trying to push the entire team of TK up and across to that B side. They need to secure this plant.
They should be able to get no problem if they've got smokes. They'll be able to push up onto the B spot, but it doesn't look like they do. So he's just going to have to solo run it without any issues. But they're not looking towards the stairs, and that's when they'll die from. And the bomb goes down, and 3 of them are going to push on and pick up the bomb, and hopefully push TK back.
Yeah, and they are doing this fairly well. TK just pushed up the one player that had the bomb, and he had nobody to help him out. And I think Taft just got a bit lucky when it comes to just getting all 5 players on the same position and denying that bomb plant before it happened. However, now Coach taking down 1. It's all on a Taft to try and just pretty much defuse the situation on the site itself here. The bomb is still on the ground. It has not reset yet. And TK pushing up. Here's 1 spotted, 1 taken down. Spots the second one. Here's the double from 420, easy peasy. And he is going to go for the bomb plant, but no, it's not going to happen. Revive coming in as well. And Coach trying to play the angles, but he will get taken down, shot behind a wall. That's why all servers should be 60 hertz. And here is almost a wipe. Sure is still left alive. He does have his teammate Sprika alive. And he goes in for the hipfire, but that's not how you do it, my friend. Or do they know that Sure is still here? And even if they did, I think they're taking the right decision here. They're just going to gun all players across. Yeah.
They know he's back there because they keep hesitating all across the road. And he's kind of revealed himself anyway. And that'll slow them down enough to get his teammates in a position to be able to hold them off from planting immediately at C. But they're still going to go for it. And I think they're going to get caught out.
And indeed, that is what's going on. Serox barely surviving there with the double nade onto him. Still 4 versus 4 and 9 minutes left on the clock. A lot can happen in the meantime. Team TK, what do they have? Actually, this is somehow reversed.
Yeah, well, they're kind of stuck there at the moment with that guy behind them, just pinning them down from the rail area, so they're kind of sandwiched. So they have to get rid of him first, and then they have to try and make a push up forward. But they got shut down immediately by Sprika there.
Well, nicely done so far by TK, but still, Serox trying to push across with a bomb, and this does not work. When they're pushing like this and there's no support, there we go, they're just going ham. They want a bomb plant, but there's 3 kills for free. And T-Time is last alive, spotted as well. You're lagged out completely, Cryptic.
No, I'm back now, it's all good.
The
server just stopped doing anything.
It sometimes happens. I don't think it's easy at all, especially when you're trying to do this from Australia. It's like 350 ping or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't seem that bad. It's just, yeah, the server just kind of stopped for me then. But it looks like they're going to try and push up to B now. And it seems like TAF have got a nice stop to this already.
But no, look at Sure. But look at Sure. He's coming around from behind them. That's another kill. And now it's TK that want to go for the throat. However, there's still one player on that B side. TK just need to force it up near now, and actually take control of the side itself. There's 1, 2, 3 spotted up on that B side. They're just committing everything on this one here, the Anonymous few. And this push pretty much is qualified as, okay, let's rush the site 1 by 1 and let's get killed by 1 by 1, because that's not a good spot to be in at all. But here we go, caught in the crossfire. 2 kills for the Anonymous few, only 1 for the boys of Team TK. Revives coming in. They're gonna try to hold off the players coming in. Raw is the last alive, and this bomb plant will indeed happen. Now look at that. Now they're coming in from waterside. Do they know what's going on? Here's one spotted, taken down. Here's the double, but take a Luke. I like his name. I don't know what coach is doing. Bot coach is gonna go down. Grenades coming in. No, not just yet. Another one getting shot to bits. Where are the grenades? Where are the kills? Here we go. Here's 1 kill. Here's the grenade. Here's the jump. Here's 1 kill.
Trades.
Yeah, this is just terrible. Oh, here's another grenade. He kills the bomb diffuser. And here you go. That's gonna be it. That is a pretty darn nice play. Yeah. Or arrested Pepperinos. It's Team TK to take it. TKNA, TKEU. Where's TKNA? Are they actually playing on qualifiers, or are they just, you know, oh, we're so good?
It seems to be going for a lot of NA teams.
Yeah. 0 and 9, never forget. Yep, the bad mouthing, my friend. It's part of what happens here.
Yeah. Probably see if they can restart the server since that's GG. Save the stats.
Actually, no. It's just this crash.